Hey, what is up, guys? We are here with a video on dealing with wake-ups in Mortal Kombat X. A lot of you guys were asking about this, how to deal with it, so I thought I'd do a little video going over it. Now, if you guys don't understand how the basics of wake-ups work in this game, normal special moves do not have any invincibility, and neither do EX ones. So if I set my opponent to do wake-up slide, which looks a little bit like this, right? I'll block it. You know, you would think that that would be a pretty good wake-up attack, right? It looks like it might be, but if I walk up and do a meaty attack, as you can see here, it doesn't quite work out for him, right? He can't actually do that wake-up slide. It has no invincibility. So if you walk up and do a normal, then it'll beat it every time. You know, you can do whatever normal will hit crouching opponents, right? That's what you're looking for here. Any meaty that'll hit crouching opponents. If I do like an attack that's a high, then it might not work out. But in this instance, yeah, any single normal that hits a low opponent will work in this situation. So what happens if you set your opponent to EX wake up? Now, if you guys don't know, EX moves still don't have any invincibility, right? But the thing is, they have one hit of armor, a single hit. So if I walk up, make sure to watch Sub-Zero's health after I knock him down. If I walk up and I do the sweep and I try to down 3, as you can see there, my down 3 hits him. But the problem is he has that one hit of armor, which means my down 3 gets absorbed by his armor, and it doesn't quite work out. So a lot of people are asking, how do you deal with stuff like this? What's the solution? And I thought I would cover it for you guys. So we're looking at Sub-Zero Slide today, which is a pretty good wake-up attack. It's real strong. It goes really fast. It's pretty hard to stuff. So we're going to take a look at a couple of solutions. One of them is to walk up and block, because this wake-up is really unsafe on block. So if I walk up, I can get whatever punish I want, you know, blah, blah, whatever combo. So that's a pretty easy solution, right? That's, you know, walk up and block is something. But the thing is, if he doesn't wake up and I walk up and block, I lose my pressure for offense. So you know, that's not so great. There are other solutions that are pretty defensive as well. Let's say I knock him down or whatever, right? I can jump back and do something like that. Pretty neat, right? So I can get a little combo there and punish him for that. But again, if I knock him down and he doesn't wake up, I jump away, I'm back to full screen. So not really a great solution in the long term, but, you know, it's something you can do. Are there options to stuff it? There are, but a lot of them are risky. Not all of them, but some of them are risky, right? So I can use my own armored move to go through it. As you can see there, that's always an option. But again, if it doesn't work out, then I'm spending my own meter to not beat his wake up. But again, that is an option. I just mistimed it there. Whoops. So yeah, and then you can run up and combo off it, right? Same kind of thing. So that's an option. If you have an armored move of your own that's multi-hitting, that's also a really good option. Whoops. So for instance, Cassie's EX Nut Punch hits twice. As you can see there, I can use it to go right through the slide. It's pretty easy. So yeah, that'll be a punish on that. So that's an option you can do, especially if you have a move that launches that's multi-hitting. Like if you have something like Kung Jin Spin, that's a really good option to do on someone's wake up to beat their armor, right? So there's an option. But the real best option that you want to look for in training mode if you want to stuff the wake ups in this game are moves that hit multiple times and are really quickly. So for Cassie, forward 4-4 hits really quickly. The two hits hit together at like an insane speed, which means it's really easy to stuff wake ups with it. She can also do her 4-3 into backflip, but that doesn't really work on Sub-Zero Slide. So I didn't think I would show it, but it works on a lot of characters' wake ups, right? But just, you know, Sub-Zero in particular, forward 4-4 is really good against him. So I thought I would show that off in the corner. Now, if you guys are wondering, like, what do I do with my character? You know, go to training mode, find out what strings hit really quickly, and test those out against some wake-ups, right? Like Liu Kang has really, really easy ones to do it because most of his strings hit really, really close together. They're multi-hitting. Or you can use your own armor depending on the character. But yeah, you just have to go to training mode and find this stuff out on your own. But if you do play Cassie, then this could be a solution to you. So I set him to wake up with EX Slide. And I'll knock him down. So he's going to wake up with it, right? Okay, cool. So forward 4-4 will stuff the wake up if you do it early like that, right? So that's pretty good because 4-4-4 leads to a pretty big combo and you can get like 40% off of it. So if he wakes up with that, not only will he lose his meter from trying to wake up, but you beat the wake up clean and you get like 40% off of it, which is crazy. It's a ton of damage, right? But yeah, it's the timing on it's a little funky. But once you get used to it, it's pretty consistent. Kung Jin can do this like his forward 3. Some other characters like Liu Kang I mentioned has a bunch that he can do. Characters whose strings hit really close together and are mids are really, really good choices for this. So if you guys are wondering how to deal with wake-ups, the long and the short of it is block. If you don't want to be risky, block or jump back maybe is a pretty good option, or neutral jump is a really good option against a lot of characters' wake-ups. So those are some options, but for the most part, if you want to beat it, you either have to take a risk or time a multi-hitting attack, right? Those are your two best options to beat wake-ups. and the most consistent one. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. And on a lot of characters, Wake-Ups are a little bit easier to beat than Sub-Zero's, but I thought I would show his off because his slide's pretty tough to beat, and you can find solutions to it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again soon.